I think we're good. Just stream dying again, you know. Just a normal day. Okay, let's try this again.
Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that how the saying goes?
Okay. Hopefully it works. No more stream deaths. We'll find out.
You wanna kick back? Avoid the last no.
Come on, come on. Okay, that worked.
Tell him to light or not. Guy's got a real attitude problem.
Okay, I just want, there we go. I don't know if this is the right way. Oh yeah, we're good.
Ooh, this job is gonna rake in a ton of crits.
Your buddy Rokov is aboard the
Hey,
key.
buddy.
Told me everything that happened.
Yeah, he won't shut up about you. Keeps going on and on. Now I remember why we kicked his ass out the fleet.
Oh, okay. It's not so bad. He turned out pretty helpful.
Yeah? That'd be a first.
All right, neighbor, you've made your point. Well, since you're vouching for Rokov, I guess we can give him another chance. All right. Now that is out of the way, we can move on to the matter at hand. Crix's legacy. Speaking of which, let me see that data you copied from the Galbank archives. Ah, so the Galbank transport went down over Bannock 4. Bannock. Why does that sound familiar? Neva?
Yeah, keep your panties on. I'm looking it up. And I got it. Bannock 4. Let's see. Damn it. Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant. We can't even get a ship near the thing without frying every circuit aboard.
Approaching that in... well, in any ship would be suicide.
AM-class gas giant?
Don't know that one, huh? Well, pick up your pencil. There's gonna be a test on this later. EM class means the planet is giving off a ridiculously high amount of electromagnetic radiation. We're talking off the charts here. Fly
Seems
your
safe.
ship anywhere near one of these death traps, and you'll blow every single circuit on your ship. You'd be dead in space. Get it?
Willing to give it a shot?
I just said the place is EM class. But hey, if you want to commit suicide, please, go ahead and jump there. Don't let me stop you.
Both of you shut up and think for a second.
Oh, yes, okay.
I'm sure Creeks hit the
Yes,
same
sir.
roadblock. All we need to do is figure out how he got around it.
This sounds like a goddamn waste of time to me.
Maybe the data's wrong?
No, this all makes sense. The data says the transport went down over Bannock 4, carrying currency during the Narian War. There were ships fighting across the entire galaxy back then. It's not that hard to believe this one got lost that far out from home.
The Legacy had a CBR-27 transponder. Start by tracking its precise location.
The Rook's right.
Yeah.
We tackle one problem at a time. Can we track it, Neva?
That transponder is military grade. We're talking ultra-bit encryption, constantly reshuffling frequencies. We don't have shit like that laying around. But before you get that pissy look on your face, I heard that the UC's been working on a ship signal decryption system called a comm spike. We grab that little beauty, and we'll be able to track anything you want.
All right, here is the plan, so shut up and listen. Rook, I want you and Neva to put your heads together and get us that comm spike. I don't care if it's mounted at the top of mast. I want it. In the meantime, I'm going to
Great.
find out more about this EM-class gas giant problem. And I think I know just who to ask.
Give me a little time to crunch the numbers on the comm spike with Jazz, and I'll point us in the right direction.
You don't give up easily, do you?
We do or we die. That's the way Crix did things. And that is the way we should have been doing it for years. It's as simple as that.
We'll do the best we can.
Best we can. What are you, 5?
Okay.
All right, that is enough. We are in arm's reach of Crix's legacy, and I don't have time to deal with this kind of bullshit. Now, both of you, get the hell out of here and get to work.
All right, let's get this over with. Follow me. We'll have the whole settled systems on the run someday.
Okay, girl, keep walking. Walking to walk. What are you doing? What are you doing? Surely just gonna stand there? Oh, now you're going back that way. Okay. What are you doing? She's broken.
Need a drink? Dog at
Nope.
the last Nova will be more than happy to take your credit.
Rook?
Optional. Give it to Neva. That's right. I suppose.
All right, let's get right to it. Did you get the Earth Savior Award?
Yes.
I'm not gonna be very disappointed.
I got your word. What's Jazz doing here?
First of all, this is my section of the key, so I'm gonna stand here for as long as I want.
Okay,
And second
attitude.
of all, I know all about that award and your deal with Neva. We don't keep secrets between us. Just throttle down and give her the damn thing already so we can get to work.
Wow. Why do I have a feeling you're gonna make more money off this than I am?
Well, that's because you'd be absolutely right. You see, everyone above you in the fleet is making more than you are off the same gig. That's why we're all fighting our way to the top. Understood? Good. Now, you might want to hand over that award before I have you tossed off the key. Just a thought.
Alright, here you go.
Well, well, look at that. You followed my directions, and now you're gonna end up with some credits in your pocket. Of course, it would have been more money if you hadn't blabbed about the damn thing to roll call. But that's on you.
Oh well.
Anyway, here's your cash. Keep this up, and I might even start respecting you. All right, Fleet?
3,000
We've all
credits
got
for that?
work to do, so let's get to it.
Weak. Oh, just kidding. 14,000, we'll take that. If that was from you.
Anything ship-related? You're... So, looks like we got ourselves a new rook. Once again, I'm Jazz, resident engineer here. Like Neva said, you need ship parts, repairs? I'll hook you up. As long as your credits are good.
Uh-huh. Jazz? Didn't Neva call you Jasmine?
Neva's the only one who calls me that, amongst other things. To you and everyone else, it's just plain old Jazz.
Okay, what's the deal with you and Neva?
Neva's mine, so don't be getting any ideas. She may be a little rough around the edges, but she's just looking out for her own. There's no one better to have your back.
Not looking to steal your woman. Hope the fleet has a wider variety than the UC and Freestar Collective.
It may not be wider, but it's not on the books, if that's what you're getting at. I can guarantee your ship will be in good hands. So if you're looking for an upgrade, let me know. We got the best selection in the settled systems. Illegal, unregistered, recalled. We sell it all.
Recalled,
no questions
oh.
asked.
Safe. Perfect. These parts show up on UC or Freestar security scanners?
No. You buy from me, you're worry-free. I can't have my customers getting caught now, can I? That's bad for business.
I was looking for an edge.
Anything that keeps the UC and Freestar Rangers off your tail is a must-have in my book. Just let me know when you want to talk business.
How'd you wind up on the key?
Truth is, the fleet rescued me. Of course, I wouldn't have needed rescuing if they hadn't blown up the ship I was working on. Delgado plucked me out of space and brought me to the key. I took one look at the place and was compelled to work. Soon after, he offered me a permanent spot with the fleet.
How serious are things between you and Neva?
Serious enough that you don't have a chance in hell?
Girl,
Neva's
you need to
got
relax.
a fire in her. The kind you only see in an engine pushed to its limit. She doesn't half-ass a damn thing, and I love her for it.
And helping me with my ship?
All business and no fun, huh? What do you need?
What do you got for sale?
I've got plenty of goodies to choose from.
I'm sure you do. We'll see. Wraith? Okay. Ghost 3. Funky looking. Spectre 2. I like how they're all like creepy named. And the Reaper 2. White 2. Oh, that thing is giant. Holy smokes. I kind of love it though. $379,000? I don't even have that much. Cheers, Louise.
No, but just... Oh.
Make home ship. Alright.
You see, you'll never crush the fleet.
Part mission progress. Okay. I'm on it.
Every time I see Radley smile, I want
Pardon?
So I heard there was a bit of excitement on the Siren of the Stars. Your
Little
handiwork,
bit.
I assume?
Could be from me. Could be from me. News travels fast around here.
We told you we'd be keeping tabs on you. So, did you get information for us or not?
Was able to successfully steal the Galbank credentials.
Yes. And I heard there were no casualties. Excellent work.
None.
Except for the eclectic hit squad that you took down at the archives. You've taken care of that mess, by the way.
Thanks.
Speaking of which, I assume you copied the information from the Galbank's computers.
I did.
Let me see what you got. So the legacy went down at Bannock 4. Bannock 4. Why does that sound familiar, Toft?
Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant, sir. There isn't a ship in the fleet that could safely get near that type of world.
How did you know all that?
The Bannock system was the site of a significant battle during the Narian War.
I still think
I had
she's
to do a
shady.
research paper on the subject at the Academy.
Delgado will figure it out.
It sounds like you admire that lunatic.
I don't admire him, but you have to admit he's been clever.
I think his gospel's gone straight to your head. Maybe we made a mistake choosing you for this
Girl,
assignment.
come on.
That's enough, Lieutenant.
Uh-huh.
Even if Delgado has an immediate solution to the EM problem, there's still the matter of tracing the Legacy's transponder signal.
Are you concerned that I'm helping them get closer to Crix's legacy?
Of course I am. We don't really have a choice in the matter. There are no shortcuts. The route you're taking to secure Crix's legacy to the Crimson Fleet is the only one at our disposal. If you suddenly change your behavior, they'll know something's wrong. I realize it's difficult, but I urge you to stay the course for now. In the meantime, we'll formulate a plan to ensure the Crimson Fleet doesn't get their hands on that money.
They think something called the comm spike will solve that problem.
They have information about the comm spike? Damn it.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that device, sir.
No, you shouldn't be familiar with it. It's a highly classified project. It's an advanced signal decryption and tracking device that the UC Navy's been working on for years. How the hell did the Crimson Fleet find out about that?
There must be an information leak somewhere, sir. It's the only thing that makes sense. I'll see what I can find out.
Fine. This is what we're going to do. You keep playing along and go after the comm spike. Lieutenant Toft and I will see what we can find out about Bannock 4.
Are you any closer to convincing the Council to attack the Crimson Fleet?
My superiors are stubborn. They aren't going to authorize an attack on the key based on my flights of fancy, I've been told. We need more evidence that all the Crimson Fleet's plans will result in them actually getting their hands on this fabled cache of credits.
Are we gonna warn the UC Navy about my attempt to grab the comm spike?
I don't see the point. Crimson Fleet apparently has a pipeline of information flowing from somewhere within the UC military. Any attempt to move the comm spike would be a waste of time. We need to play this close to the vest.
I'll report back with any evidence I recover.
Perfect. Just stick with the plan and we'll see who gets to Crix's legacy first.
Yeah. See?
Early reports say your mission.
sure they're sad.
Sure, they are so sad, of course. Don't know why she was just standing right there.
Another successful jump. No distance is too far for you, Captain.
All right, Jazz. What do you got?
According to the latest, the comm spike is being developed at UC Star Station SY-920. Location undisclosed.
Fantastic. So how do we disclose it?
We could lean on your smuggling contact. Call in that favor. You know who I mean.
Our friend on Jim's. Nice one, Jazz. I'll make the
Jemison.
arrangements. All right, Rook. Next stop, New Atlantis.
And who is there?
Your connection is Juan Dayu. She's got most of the premium UC smuggling routes locked down tight. If you don't piss her off, she should be able to sneak you past SY-920's security.
Okay.
Just remember to count your fingers after you shake hands with her.
She would be wise to do the same.
Ooh. Premium smuggling routes?
Definitely. We're talking cargo depots, star yards, research stations, and, like in SY-920's case, military outposts. I've never seen someone new to the game have so many contacts. It's the reason we let her join up in the first place. I don't know how she accomplished that. We've been trying to crack some of those places for years.
Should I expect any trouble?
You're in the fleet. You should always expect trouble. As far as Juan goes, even though she's one of our newer contacts, you shouldn't have any problems dealing with her.
Sounds like she'll be useful.
I sure hope so. 'Cause she might be our only crack at finding a decent decryption device. Once Juan gets you past the guard dogs, it's gonna be on you to locate the comm spike. According to the data we have, it's in the prototype phase, meaning there should only be a single device aboard the station.
Basically, you break it, you bought it.
Any clue what the device even looks like?
Unfortunately, I have no idea. Like Neva said, it's a prototype, so it could look like anything. Once you're inside SY-920 and you're behind their firewalls, you should pick through their computer system. With any luck, it'll point you the right way.
Oh, and one more thing. SY-920 is a UC military installation. That means it's guarded by heavily armed troops. And we both know those idiots don't mess around.
Great.
If you intend to turn the place into a shooting gallery, you might want to be sure you're hauling an arsenal, because you're gonna need it.
Okay, but I don't want to do that. How'll they get me inside the station?
She's got the clout to get you in the front door. They're gonna think you're part of a regular supply delivery. Beyond that, you and Juan are gonna have to put your heads together and come up with a plan.
So you don't care if I shoot my way through the place?
Are you kidding? The UC's already painted giant red crosshairs on our backs. Keyway and his pals at SysDef won't rest until we're dead. It's not like you can make them any angrier at us, right? Shoot the place full of holes if you want. Just bring back that comm spike.
Don't want to do that, but my
Perfect.
sneak isn't very good
That's
either.
what I like to hear. Okay, so I'm gonna arrange a meeting with Juan at Kay's place in the well.
Of course she lives in the well.
Meantime, I'll make sure Jazz comes up with a solution to the electromagnetic atmosphere problem at Bannock 4.
Okay, you'll make sure. More like, get drunk while Jazz does all the hard work. Typical.
Privileges of rank, my darling. We'll discuss it a little later. And you, get the hell out of here. And don't come back without that comm spike in your cargo bay.
Good lord. What can you tell me about Juan?
The Crimson Fleet made contact with her about a year ago. We were searching for a smuggling connection in UC space, and her name kept popping up repeatedly, so I decided to put her to the test. Not only did she pass, but the results were off the charts. Made us both a ton of credits. That was good enough for me. Beyond that, I don't know much about her. But hey, as long as she keeps my gal bank account humming, she can keep all the secrets she wants.
If she asks why we need the comm spike, what do I tell her?
I'm gonna leave that up to you, Rook.
No, great.
If you get
Thanks.
into deep trouble and you think bringing her into the fold is gonna make the difference, tell her whatever you want. At some point, Delgado's gonna be promising everyone their cut of Crix's legacy. If we want him to stick with the fleet, it's inevitable. But until the money's within reach, the less people that know, the better.
Okay, what can you tell me about her?
The Crimson Fleet made
Did I
We
already
were searching for a smuggling connection.
Yeah, okay, I
Not
already said
only-
this.
Beyond that, hit me up if you got questions.
Right, yeah, we'll see how this goes.
Rook?
I don't trust shielding.
Can we just travel from here?
course while we scan your ship's cargo.
Yeah.
Scan complete.
There we go. Come on now. Come on. Eight years later.
I take it your neighbor's new recruit?
Yep. Don't you mean the new rook?
Ah, you must not be used to pirates being so cordial. But in the heart of New Atlantis, we have to do our best to keep up appearances. I can't afford to be as rough as some of our cohorts. It's bad for business.
And you must be the smuggler.
Careful. The walls have ears. SY-920 is one of my regular stops, so I already have the necessary approvals. Neva says you're after a piece of UC tech. So to get it, we're going to need to get you on board. I can do that, but I have conditions.
Okay, let's hear him.
Good. If I can be candid, for this job to work, we'll have to do this my way. We take my ship, and you're a member of my crew.
Great.
But make no mistake, once you board, the risk is entirely yours. This route is highly lucrative, and sacrificing it is not an option.
How loyal are you to the fleet?
Look, I know I don't have a lot of history with the fleet, but I'm putting my reputation and ship on the line for this. That alone should tell you enough.
Alright. You just bail if something happens?
It's not personal. If you're caught, that entire installation will be on you. There's nothing I can do for you at that point, except send flowers to your next of kin.
Right. Do not mistake us for amateurs. We will get the job done without sacrificing your route.
Do not mistake us for amateurs. We will get the job done without sacrificing your route.
I appreciate the confidence. I just want to remind you, this job calls for more discretion than your usual swashbuckling adventures. In any case, when you're ready, meet me at my ship. It's the Jade Swan. And make sure you're prepared for the long haul. Once you're on board SY-920, you can't come and go as you please.
How much do you know about the job?
Only what I've been told. Get you on the SY-920, get you out if I can. That being said, I can be a better guide if I know what it is we're after. So, it's up to you.
I feel like we should tell her. I don't know. Neva doesn't want us to, but they gotta want a comm spike, a signal decryption device. Let's tell her.
Interesting. When we get to the station, I'll see if I can pull any information on its whereabouts. Hopefully that'll make for a smoother trip.
How often do you dock at this station?
Enough to be on a first-name basis with the Marines working the comms. It also helps they want us to dock. The cargo ship means supplies, special requests, slates from home. In the void of space, a cargo hauler is a soldier's best friend.
What else do you know about the comm spike?
Less than you. And even if I did, I'm a smuggler, not a scientist. But if Delgado's after it, then I have a feeling there's a pile of credits waiting at the end of this job. So we better do it right.
Uh-huh. I'd like to know who I'm working with. Can you tell me about yourself?
I'd like to, but I need to keep a low profile.
Fair
In my
enough.
experience, the more people know about you, the more they have over you.
Gotta have somebody you can trust.
Famous last words. But you do this job right, and who knows what the future holds.
Alright.
Anyways, I appreciate the small talk. Delgado's crew aren't usually so chatty. But let's keep our focus on the mission. We can swap bar stories and share scars when we've got enough creds to buy the bar and fix the scars. We'll talk more on the ship.
I mean, she seems cool. So far. We'll find out. Wait, oh, hold on now. Mercantile, let's see if there's any, digipicks swinging by, hopefully.
There is a bit more in the...
At least a couple, anyway. Ma'am.
Oh, please, take a look.
And maybe ammo. Ooh, 3 digipicks. We'll take it. Ammo, I don't know what I need. Hold on.
Thanks for coming in.
So... I don't know. Let's see.
If it belongs on... Oh, please.
Okay, what else?
Thanks for shopping at Jemison. Mercantile. Oh, please, take a... Appreciate the business.
Uh-huh.
Off immediately, or are there other matters that require your attention?
What'd she say? Want to talk? What do you want? Can't even get to you. Nope,
Yes?
apparently don't want to talk. How do we get around here?
Goodbye.
Whoa. Free plant. Where in the world?
Glad you're in the fleet. If you weren't, I would have killed you.
Oh, she's pleasant. Oh, where do I go up? Oh, wait, no, never mind. Where in the world? Ah, here. It's gotta be it, right?
Hello.
Keeper? Apparently we need it, we'll take it.
As long as the credits keep rolling in, life's good.
Hey.
Howdy.
All right, a few things to note.
Okay.
When we get to the checkpoint, UC military will be hailing us. Let me do the talking. Pretend you're a piece of cargo if you have to.
Shouldn't be a problem.
Of course, I don't expect it to be.
The less talking all of us have to do, the better.
You'll get no argument from me. It'll be hard enough explaining why I have 2 new crew members. Now, like I said before, once we take off, there's no turning back until this job is done. If you need to take care of anything before we leave, do it.
Nope, we're diving in. Let's go.
All right, then get comfortable. We leave for SY-920 immediately.
All crew prepare for takeoff. Routing power to engine and grav drive. All systems go.
Let's go.
We'll graph jump the SY-920 from here. Don't worry about your personal ship. The fleet will make sure it's secure.
Gotta
You
be.
can take this time to prepare. Just try not to bother my pilot while they're flying.
Don't worry, Captain. I've spent half my life walking and chewing gum at the same time. I can handle a little banter.
Well, in that case...
Sounds like you're putting in a request for double duty.
Captain, I retract my earlier statement. For the record, I don't even like gum.
For the record.
Noted. Just get us there safe.
Roger that. I was a UC pilot before getting discharged. They say
Immediately talking
dishonorably,
to him.
but that's debatable.
You've entered secure UC military space. Identify yourself or you will be considered hostile.
Oh my, okay. Jeepers.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu, cargo class ship ID UC 7938, requesting permission to dock.
Identity confirmed. Prepare your ship for scanning. You're cleared to dock in docking bay 2.
Looks like we're clear. We'll talk more once we're docked.
Excuse me.
Oof. Oh, no.
Okay, we're in. First things first. The station is enormous, with checkpoints everywhere. To get past them, you'll need a military uniform. And to get a uniform, you'll need to get to the barracks.
So I have to sneak to the barracks?
There should be a way through the vents. You can get to them via the maintenance store downstairs. There's an intercom there as well, where we can make contact. Once you get a uniform, it should be fairly easy to find an elevator to the command bay. But if at any point your cover's blown, I'm gone.
Great. What if I get stuck? Is there any way to reach you?
Provided you haven't sounded the alarm, then yeah, like I said. If you can find an intercom, I'll keep a channel open.
What's this about vents?
This is a star station, so there are plenty of ventilation ducts you can slither into. As far as tactics go, it's an oldie, but goodie.
Tell me again about the checkpoints.
Only military personnel are allowed out of the cargo area. That's why we need to get you to the barracks to find you a uniform.
Alright, don't worry, they won't suspect a thing.
I would hope not. But if they do, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Either way, for now, get on that station and find that intercom. We'll talk more then.
Yes.
Great. We'll see how that goes, I guess.
Yes?
Why does this place so confusing?
Pardon.
Pardon.
Hey.
Ooh, we'll see how it goes. Hey, hey, how's it going, Range? All's good here. Have you been?
Say the word, and we shall be on our way.
Okay, we better save here because I have a feeling we're gonna have to reload.
You with the Jade Swan? Loading and unloading only. Stay clear of the military barracks.
Yeah,
Do your
yes,
job, keep
ma'am.
your head down, and we won't have trouble.
Oh my goodness, right. It's all good in the hood. So my breakout work, been trying to play this game too. Oh heck yeah. Great game. Huge game. It's endless. But I love it. I hope work is going well. Honored that you decided to come in here on your break.
This is Captain Juan Dayu.
In the cargo bay, just checking in.
And you found the intercom. That's a start. If I'm not mistaken, the maintenance door should be in front of you. If you can find a way to open it, it'll get you past the first checkpoint.
Is there a way to get a key?
Try eavesdropping on a few soldiers. Maybe one of them will mention a key.
Yeah, it actually kind of, certain areas especially remind me of Fallout, but it definitely has, I know a lot of people say Fallout in space like it's a bad thing, but it is kind of like Fallout in space and I love it. I don't think it's a bad thing at all.
I'm not worried. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Anyway, the door will let you access the vents. Go up the vents and to the barracks. You should find a uniform there. The uniform should get you through the checkpoint and to the elevators. We'll talk again once you get to the command bay.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so we could eavesdrop.
You seen Elijah? Probably downstairs searching for his maintenance.
Right off the bat.
I feel sorry for the guy.
Talk
He'd lose his
to
own thumb if he
Elijah.
I've heard the
Maybe
engineers
he'll
think
give
Dr.
us the
Vogel
key.
is an AI.
Oh, well, this is embarrassing. I seem to have lost my key to the maintenance room again.
Come on, Elijah, what are you doing? It's got a mix of Mass Effect also. Yeah, yes, definitely. The space aspect of it is kind of like if Fallout and Mass Effect had a baby, this would be like kind of the outcome. And Fallout and Mass Effect are both really great games, so I mean We're heavy,
I've
dude.
covered pretty much every inch of this place, except for the forklift. But that one guard, the one I owe credits to, is parked right there, so I'd rather not go there.
So you want me to go there? Have you checked your pockets?
Oh, good idea. Oh, wait. Nope. That'd be a negatory on that front. Well, still, it was worth a shot.
Why'd I ask for a new one?
Because this ain't the first time I lost my card. I'm worried about the impression that it'll make on my superiors. You know what they say, first time's an accident, second is a coincidence. Third time, you're being reassigned to some sub-zero planet to mine glaciers for the Admiral's ice cubes.
Right. I'll find your card. Don't know if this is gonna get me in trouble. I actually don't know how close to the end I am. I've done a lot of side stuff. I have made pretty good progress on the main story, but I don't think I'm super... I don't know, I've got to be getting there. I have to be. But I've been kind of jumping back and forth between main mission and side missions. Like with factions and stuff. I don't want to steal this.
Something I can help you with?
Yeah, there's a holler over there who wants to talk to you.
Elijah? Probably lost the hair on the back of his head. I'll go...
Yeah, go see what it's about so I can steal this key card. Go away. Oh yeah. Can we open it and then give him his key card?
What's on today's menu? Cargo, cargo, and more cargo.
Shit. That key's gotta be here.
Oh, we can't even give him his own key
It's
back,
tough not
right?
seeing any action. Securing a station.
When we reach around 50, it'll be close to the end. I could be wrong. Could be. Yeah, I'm at 40... 41? Yeah. So, I mean, we've made progress. For sure. We're getting there. Ew. You step on it? Nope. Just a little bug. But there's just so much to do in this game between the missions, side missions, camp building, or whatever you call it, base building, I don't know. Ship building, just exploring the planets alone and trying to scan things. Endless. Endless options. Don't know if we want to go in there. We'll save. Side missions? Oh, definitely. That's kind of what I did too. I did a little bit of the main mission at the beginning. That's it. And then I spent a lot of time... Oh, there's a guy in there. We're not going in. I spent a lot of time on side missions, which they're really fun. So, I would say it's a good place to begin. Yeah, there's no shortage of things to do, for sure. Please don't be anybody in here. Oh, there is. Okay, go, go. I think I went the wrong way. Oh my god. I want the plant. Oh, score. Okay. Oh my god. Put on the uniform. I did not mean to eat that. Put on the hat too? I don't know. That sounded terrifying. What is happening? Oh my god. Some quests might have level requirements. Yeah, certain like planets and areas, depends where you start. Like if you're in like I'll show you. Like Alpha Centauri, Sol System, like this area should be good, but like once you venture out, I mean it shows you. Oh, my big old face is in the way. Hang on, hang on, hang on. So once you click on a system or a planet, it shows you in the upper left hand corner kind of the level requirement. So like even here, level 55 at Leviathan, I ain't going. But level 5, Alpha Centauri is level 1, level 5. It shows you the areas you can go, which there's so many missions in that base area. Like there's been so many planets that I haven't even been to yet or explored. So it's kind of, luckily it guides you level-wise. Why is he shooting? What? Oh my god, oh my god, why is it shooting me? Okay, I need to reload. I thought I made it. Apparently not. Some big robot! Apparently I was not sneaky enough getting my uniform, which I definitely thought I was. Big ol' scary robot coming at me. Try this again, I guess. I don't know why the alarms even went off. Okay, that time it worked. Feel like we're just gonna put on the hat too because, you know. Okay. Enter the command bay. Okay, I'm gonna shut this just in case. Taking all the ammo. Taking all the plants. Oh, did somebody just come in here? Just want to steal the goods.
Another day, another patrol.
Take the random stuff. Wait,
Things were a little too loose under Commander Woods.
Yep, aye. We're safe now. We got the uniform on. I think. Ooh, they got credits. Just going through everybody's things. Great. Steal items and act like I didn't see anything. You saw nothing. I've been pretty good with not stealing, but there's certain items that I'm like, I gotta have it. I gotta take it. And for some reason, the plants, like any plants in the game, they aren't considered stealing. You can take any of them and it's fine. But if you steal like a spoon, you're in trouble. So I've taken all the plants that I can find and I put them in my house. My house is filled with plants. And credits. You can take any of the credits you find, it seems like, for the most part. Not gonna go into that. Oh.
Things have gotten real tight since Commander Natara took.
I can just talk to him through this window?
A lot of Commander Natara runs the ship.
Alright.
Respect chain of command.
Drink the drink. Oh, no, we won't bust into there. Plants. Plants and credits. Take them all. A brochure? For what? Okay. Don't know. Boring. Weapon case. We'll take the ammo. Crew quarters. Computer. Anything good? Boring. Rules of engagement. Boring. Okay. Heck yes, more credits. People just leaving money out everywhere. And now I could go in here. Score.
Before we are discovered.
Girl, I'm fine. I gotta look. See if they. Ooh. No, we're good. We have the uniform.
Patrol duty, huh?
Uh-huh. Got patrol duty, yeah. Right. Okay, they got nothing good in here. I'm gonna talk like a Sims person. Oh man, I see videos of people doing that and it cracks me up.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu.
Made it to the command bay.
Good. And no alarms or warnings on the comms. Music to my ears. If you found a uniform, be sure to put it on. That'll provide some cover. I've hacked into the database, and it seems information on the comm spike is in the archives. There's a checkpoint you'll have to pass, which requires a clearance code.
Checkpoints have not been a problem so far. There's little reason to think this one would be different.
I like the confidence. But remember, they tend to get harder the further you go. Hence, the clearance code. Try the security office. They likely have a computer there that has what you need.
Alright,
Going down
alright.
for now. We'll talk again once you've located the comms.
Need to hit up a computer.
Well, you better hurry. You know what they say, Marine? If you're 15 minutes
Maybe we can take all this stuff up for grabs. Decoration for our house? Heck yeah. Darn right, we have one of those. Ooh, let's not break in front of everybody. Snacks, heck yeah. Cubicles.
You sure you have clearance?
Uh-oh. They're onto us. I'm just in here looking for plants, because, you know, whatever. There's gotta be some good stuff in here. Top secret project? Secrecy on this project is unlike anything I've ever seen. I just feel weird typing this. Probably delete later. People are rarely anything there, blah blah blah. The other day, some poor engineer named Eubanks with a box. Probably ship them to. Okay. Deleted. Deleted. Boring. 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 Nothing good. Plant.
You lost, Vincent?
No, I'm not lost. I'm just looking for plants. Oh my god, I gotta get out of here before they figure me out. Ooh, did you pick? Just a carton of milk.
I don't recognize your face, Vincent. You
No, no. Yeah, I'm new. Get in here. Come on. Shut the door. Rummage through the lockers, as one does. Ah, sounds good, Range. Just came by to show love. Enjoy your stream night. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope the rest of your work shift goes smoothly and quickly. But glad to see you stop in. I appreciate it. Have a good one. Score. More digipick. That is what we needed. Bust into this thing, at least it's novice. Good to go. Please retrieve a clearance code based on your last name and rank.
I never had the patience for
my last name? What is my uniform that I have on?
computer system.
Oh, okay. That's all we needed. Do I have to go through this way? Let's save. Master. Of course it is. Let's do that and this. Okay. Good to go. Oh, oh. Oh, I don't think that was the way I was supposed to go. Let's see what happens. They even see me? Requires key? We'd have to steal from one of them. That is a bold move. Let's just get out of here. We'll go the way we're supposed to. Yeah, we don't look suspicious at all.
Stop right there, Ensign.
What? Why?
All right, Ensign.
Oh, no.
Why aren't you at your post?
Dang
Who's
it.
your commanding officer?
Well, it just saved.
Only authorized personnel are allowed here.
Report directly to Commander Natara.
Only senior officers report to the commander. Something doesn't seem right.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure we can work some out.
Yeah, I hope.
Glad you're starting to come around.
I'm still willing to talk.
No reason for us to have a problem.
Yeah, I hope so. Fine. I'll let you go, Ensign. But as soon as you're done with your task, you should return to your post.
Don't gotta hold the gun to me, jeez. Alright, alright. I knew I was gonna get in trouble. Wandering around, snooping around. So what do? I snoop around more. Okay, so we can either go through there or go through here. Okay. You know what? This might be the better way to go. Just fly in front of the window real quick. Oh my. Spike. Project lead and permissions. Routed through him. All matters can be directed through Natara. Upgrade security clearance. Activating elevator clearance protocols. Authorizing override. Engineering bay. 4 elevator clearance granted. Please report to Dr. Gabriel Vogel for further guidance. Oh, is this the same area we were just in? It is. I'm gonna get myself in trouble again.
How are the tests for the comms by going? Dr. Vogel has put in a request for more.
Oh, here.
There was an accident.
What if we try to get through clearance though? I'm curious. Oh.
I assume the two of you are together?
Yep.
Yes, we are together.
Then you're both clear.
For now, I recommend.
Oh, that's it? That was easy. Okay. I guess we don't even need to go that way though. Don't even look at him, just keep moving.
Everything seems to be where we left it.
Yu here. Cargo's almost unloaded. We'll be departing shortly.
Great. Are you really leaving?
There's nothing you've done. You've managed to get through the entire station without raising a single alarm. But the longer I stick around, the more people ask questions. And that's before they find out what you've been up to.
What? But I'm your cargo.
You are, and I've delivered you just as Delgado asked. That being said, I can stay in orbit for a short while. I'll need to send word to Delgado anyway, if you don't get off that station.
Oh, brother,
But
okay.
it looks like you'll need to find your own way off the ship. That doesn't mean you're trapped. On a station this big, there are bound to be other vessels you can steal. As a member of the Crimson Fleet, I trust you can handle that.
Any parting advice?
Stay clear of any Marines or try a scientist outfit. You're more likely to be a stranger if you're wearing a lab coat. Other than that, the only advice I can give you is find Dr. Vogel. Whenever I hear chatter about that project, that's the name that comes up. Find him, and you'll find your target.
Right, I made it this far. I can sneak my way off. Yeah, I have real good stealth.
You've made it this far without engaging in combat. I trust you'll have no issues moving further. It was an honor to work with a true professional. Good luck. If you manage to get the comm spike and make it out alive, next time you're at the Nova, I'll buy you a drink.
Great. Thanks. Thought you were getting me out of here. Uh-oh.
Yes? I am always...
Girl, hold my things.
Very good.
Access denied. Oh. Alright, can I go down there? I just want these.
Heard the team is looking for more test pilots.
Yes, if you have experience flying, you should talk to Dr. Vogel.
I don't know. I've flown a Discovery class, but I'm not familiar with the newer type.
Your ships are generally easy to fly. I'll let you know that.
Oh my. Yeah, okay. Who are you? Oh, it's
Intercepting
him.
transponder data in a harvest system might be promising. Wait, who are you?
Calm
Why
down.
are you in here?
Calm
Did you
down.
not see the sign?
Sign? What sign?
The sign outside that says no visitors.
No.
Wait, did they not put that up? I requested it ages ago, but not surprising. Ever since Commander Natara took over, the priorities have changed.
Priorities. You the person in charge of Project UCE-86?
Oh yes. I've been studying decryption of all types for quite a long time. Probably since before you took your first crab jump. Signal protocol, quantum ratchet symmetry, interleaving data extrapolation. You name it, I've lectured on it. I've probably forgotten half of it, but I definitely knew it once.
I'm doing a routine check of the comm spike. I need to access the device.
Don't you mean access to the ship? Because the comm spike isn't a device, it's a module.
Yeah.
It's attached to a prototype in one of our docking ports. We're still in the testing phase, running decryptions across a variety of signal types. but the results so far have been very promising. It can even interpolate signal data lost in the retrieval. It really is a wondrous technology.
Decryption on that level has vast military applications. No wonder the UC is interested in it.
Yes, it's not quite cracking the Enigma code, but it will give us a significant tactical advantage. We'll be able to infer everything from battle plans to meal consumption. Not that we'd care about that sort of thing.
Of course not.
Outside of the effects of diet on combat readiness. And yes, there are certain kinks to be worked out, missing parts and the occasional traumatic injury here and there, but it's all part of the adventure.
Ship is perfect. I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. No, don't say that. Sounds like it's not entirely ready.
Oh, it's ready. We're long past the inference stage. Statistical models can only go so far. And now that we've corrected the prior mishaps, it's time for real flesh and blood pilots to stress test the systems. The kind unafraid to make the necessary sacrifices. In short, I've requested a full squadron of these brave and fearless Marines to be transferred to the station. They'll give the prototype a final run, and provided there are minimal casualties, we can present our findings to MAST.
Great. Captain Jade Swan is trying to steal the comm spike. I need to secure the prototype ship immediately. Dang, you can betray her? I'm one of those new test pilots, actually.
Splendid. That was fast. I thought I put in the request this morning. Normally my requests aren't given this much attention, let alone haste. It seems a tad suspicious.
I was told this was an emergency.
You're right. We do need to hurry if we're going to have this module ready in time.
I'm a test pilot. There's no other reason for me to be here.
That is true. All right, you've convinced me. You're the new test pilot. You'll need a uniform and a terminal password to authorize a flight and get past Natara's cumbersome checkpoints. The uniform you can get in the locker room area, the password you get from me. You'll find the prototype ship at Docking Bay 8. Use the password to access the flight terminals in the control center. And of course, best of luck. You are doing science a great service by undertaking this sacrifice.
Okay, I feel a little bad. Wait, okay, escape from the ship, find a uniform.
I think you may be trying.
Yeah, okay. We'll just put that on.
And to take a little too much on.
Then carry some of my plants.
Yes. I have never been.
Looks like I have a lot of them.
So, yes. Bye.
Okay. Twin motorcycle? Pencil case? Decor? We'll take it.
project you're working on? Really? Couldn't you just trust me?
No, right out the airlock you'd go. But I try my best not to enjoy it.
Why does she have a gun? Oh.
Hey.
Crazy. You just take all your things here. Okay, where do I get out of here? Shoot. Oh god, okay. I'm saving.
Reporting for duty, pilot?
Yep, Got a test flight coming up. I expected Dr. Vogel gave the approval.
Another test flight, huh? You pilots are braver than me. You're clear to pass. Don't forget to schedule the flight in the control center.
Right. In the control center. Uh-oh. Suspicious behavior? I haven't seen anyone suspicious. Yeah, it couldn't be me. Go, go. Come on, girl, get in here. Shut the door. Okay, what could be so good in that locker? Probably nothing. But I want to know. Gotta know.
How quickly can you get that done?
Okay, I mean, some credits, I guess. Hmm? Authorized flights. Spike. Pilot authorized for flight. Get me out of here. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Go through any of these. Ooh!
Things have gotten real tight since Commander Natara took over for Commander Woods.
Great. I'm in. Oh boy. Oh boy. Just a bitten sandwich, okay.
prototype ship, you are cleared for takeoff. We'll begin the test on your departure.
Oh boy.
Recording test flight data. Please adhere to the scheduled flight plan and let us know if you have any issues.
And we're bailing. Get me out of here. I feel awful.
Assuming all systems are nominal, we are ready to depart.
Well, well, well.
Where is she talking from?
Go on in and give everyone the lowdown. We'll take care of things from here.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Having your own terramorph.
Jam no.
Nice to know Neva was right about you. It's good to have a promising rookie with the fleet.
Gee, thanks. Neva vouch for me?
Surprise? Neva talks tough, and frankly, she is tough. But she's not a machine.
Couldn't have done it without you, even though you left me.
I won't deny I helped. Let's hope the compensation reflects that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I believe I owe you a drink. It's the last time I'm paying, of course. Because if Delgado's right about Crix's legacy, you've earned more than your fair share already with that comm spike.
The Delgado clue you in on the comm spike.
Yeah, and I had to feign my surprise to make sure I didn't rat you out. But thanks for trusting me with that info all the same. Us rooks have to stick together.
Sweet. Crix's legacy is as good as ours.
Sounds like you're on board as a true believer. I have to admit, the way things are going, I'm starting to believe myself.
Whether Crix's legacy is real or not, we have a job to do. We will see it through.
Anyway, I've kept you long enough. Now that you've had your drink and my debt is paid, it's time for you to give Delgado the good news.
Great. That I will do.
Didn't forget about
Ball. Alright, buddy. Behind me. There you go.
Be sure and check your pockets when we leave. Be certain you still have everything in them.
I've got bounties in every system. Idiots will never catch me.
You check out the Reckoner's core? She's a beaut, ain't she?
I like my weapons like I like my coffee. Scalding.
Delgado.
Jasmine tells me that you not only brought us the comm spike, but an entire prototype UC ship. I'm impressed, Rook. Very impressed.
Where's my ship?
Don't worry your pretty little head about your damn ship. We had it brought back here safe and sound.
Ma'am, your
Now
attitude.
pay
Just gotta
attention.
tone it down.
Dale went out of his way to tell you how impressed he was. You just gonna leave him hanging like that?
Comm spike was built into the ship, so I don't really have a choice.
Should have taken the compliment, Rook. Dale doesn't give those out often. Juan gave us the full rundown of your little smash and grab operation. She gave you some really high praise. Said you were a pro.
Pro.
From what I hear,
We'll take it.
receiving praise from Juan Dayu is quite an accomplishment. All in all, a job well done. Now, on to the business at hand. Jasmine, are you there?
Yep, I'm here, boss. What's up?
How's it going?
I already have two of my crew tearing the ship apart from one end to the other.
Great.
Comm spike shouldn't be too tough to extract. I'm looking forward to seeing what those UC techs have been up to.
Keep me posted. All right. That leaves our electromagnetic atmosphere problem. And I think we've discovered a solution. There's a corporation in the city of Neon called Generdyne. They're responsible for the massive conduction grid that powers the city. We get our hands on their electrical absorption tech, and Jasmine swears she can tame it to handle Bannock 4.
It's on the construction grid.
It's the giant shroud that covers the entire city. Big ugly thing that Generdyne uses to absorb lightning strikes. When you arrive in Neon, I'm sure your contact will fill you in with all the boring details.
Sticking my neck out there based on a guess?
It's all we got. Now you are part of this job, so deal with it.
Okay.
Besides, I've learned never to question Jasmine's talent.
I have faith that Jazz can get that tech to work.
You damn right she can. My girl can piece together a jump engine with her eyes shut. Literally, I've seen her do it. Lost good money on that bet.
All right, let's not get carried away. Now, why don't you give us the info on our Neon contact?
You get to meet up with the lovely Estelle Vincent. She's had her deft little fingers on the pulse of Neon for some time now. Whatever info you need, I guarantee she can get.
Estelle is one of the most reliable captains we have in the fleet. If I want something done, there's none of the typical bullshit. It gets done, and afterward we'll split the cash.
Alright. Sure we'll get along just fine.
No. There is no getting along here. You are going to
Can't
do
say
everything
anything
she
wrong.
asks. Follow her instructions to the letter.
Okay, jeez.
She is valuable to the fleet. You piss her off and we lose her as a contact, you're going to be answering to me.
We have dealt with more than a few of your captains. This one should be no problem.
You did right by one. But she's almost as green as you two. Estelle is different.
Estelle will be waiting at Madame Sauvage's place.
Naturally.
I'd say don't keep her waiting. But chances are she won't mind. Girl loves her liquor.
And keep your eyes on the prize. Neon's one big distraction for people like us. So I want you focused. We are one step away from Crix's legacy, and we cannot afford any screw-ups.
Okay. Sir, yes, sir. Let's see if we can bail from here. Probably not, but we're gonna try. Carrying too much. Shoot! Alright, Girl, where are you going? Carry more of my stuff.
Here,
Wait, oh, really? That's nice of you. Getting things for little old me?
Yes. Well, it seemed like a good idea. I saw it earlier and thought you might like it. Or find it useful. Or, well, whatever.
Thanks. Thanks for thinking of me.
Of course. We are partners, are we not? I will keep an eye out in the future. And if I see something, I might hold on to it for you.
Credits, heck yeah.
Yes, you need me?
Best thing anybody's picked up for me for sure. Okay, I'll give it that. Maybe some more of this business to hold on to. That'll do for now.
Right.
Right. Okay, now we should be able to travel, I think. Perfect. Alright. While it's loading, I'm going to run to the bathroom. But I'll be back in just a couple of minutes, so hold on. Maybe. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, we are back.
I've heard the technology in this station would make the FC surrender before we even started another war.
Why are we so far away?
There's been rumors of soldiers smuggling person. It's tough not seeing any action.
It seems you had quite the eventful mission on your hands.
Just a little bit.
You still have the Crimson Fleet's trust, and you were able to spare lives in the process.
How was Mast reacting to the whole thing?
As you probably guessed, not very well.
I imagine.
Keeping Mast out of the loop regarding this particular mission has proven exceptionally difficult. But we've managed to keep your involvement in the dark.
Smooth.
Sparing the lives of the soldiers on SY-920 has definitely made our position with the top brass much easier.
Given that it was a UC station, I thought it best not to hurt anyone.
And on behalf of the United Colonies and Commander Natara, I thank you.
Injuring or killing UC personnel would only cause more problems for us. In the
Wasn't about to do it. Wasn't about to do it.
Excuse me, sir. I hate to interrupt, but there's still the matter of the comm spike to discuss.
Yes, of course, Lieutenant. Time is short, and we should get to the matter.
She's shady, I'm telling you.
Please give me
That
your
or she's
report.
just annoying. What do you mean time is short?
With the acquisition of the comm spike, the fleet is one step closer to Krix's legacy. And the more people we arrest, the greater the chance that your infiltration is discovered. We're working against the clock here, so let's start by discussing the status of the comm spike.
Cargo ship captain named Juan Dayu, help me get on the station. Will we be arresting her?
That all depends on what you brought back from your mission. Aside from your eyewitness testimony, I assume you have the usual evidence that could lead to her incarceration?
I can take it off your hands once we complete your debriefing, but at the moment, I'm far more concerned about the comm spike.
Delgado has Jasmine Durand working on the comm spike.
Then it's just a matter of time before she reverse engineers it to fit the fleet's purposes. So what does Delgado have you doing next? Has he solved the Bannock 4 problem?
The Bannock 4 problem?
Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant.
I know.
The ship will need special...
Okay, yeah. He believes whoever's conduction grid and neon is the key. Oh, yeah, okay.
Conduction grid?
That's brilliant, but is it actually possible? It's 80-year-old tech. Sorry, sir. The conduction grid is how neon generates its power. It essentially absorbs lightning strikes and converts it to usable energy. It would take a hell of an engineer to modify the technology to handle Bannock 4's EM field. An engineer, like Jasmine Durand.
If that's the case, inform our contacts on Neon that our operative will be touching down there in the near future.
Absolutely, sir.
And before you depart, I wanted you to know that your efforts are helping us gain interest among my superiors. They're finally beginning to believe that we can take down the Crimson Fleet and make amends for the UC's embarrassing mistake.
What embarrassing mistake?
The fact that our common enemy owes its existence to the United Colonies, of course. It was the riot at the Lock, touched off by Jasper Crix, that inspired him to create the Crimson Fleet in the first place.
Thanks to your assistance, we'll be able to rectify that mistake, and Mast will authorize an all-out assault.
Are you concerned that the fleet is getting close to Crix's legacy?
Of course I am, but it's a calculated risk.
Well, I'm pleased they're finally taking you seriously.
It's long overdue. All right. I suppose that's all for now. I'll be looking forward to your next report. Good luck. And please, be careful.
Everything looks clear.
Travel to Neon. Suppose we could do another shift while we're at Neon too. Since we're there.
Oh, the whole place smells of fish. The effort to make this place livable is astounding. There's no end to what can be accomplished when there are credits to be made.
I'd be terrified walking over this bridge.
Keep moving. Scanner won't hurt you.
You're listening to the Settled Systems News Network.
Madame Sauvages.
You looking to get zoned?
No. But what is zoned?
Yeah, you know, dusted, blazed, frosted, high. If you aren't here to buy some Aurora, then what the heck do you want?
Attitude. I'm looking for you.
Yeah? Well, if I had a credit for every time I heard that line, I wouldn't be stuck working in this place. So, I'm guessing you're the rook that Delgado sent.
Yeah.
Well, let me save both of us some time.
Oh boy, here we go.
Turn around, fly back to the key, and tell the big boss that I'm in no mood to screw around. We'll make this deal.
Oh boy.
He starts taking me seriously.
Who said no one's taking you seriously?
Come on, give me a break. You're not exactly a top dog over there at the key, now are you? Sending me a rook to handle a job this risky is a goddamn insult.
Alright, let's cut the crap, get to work.
Are you serious? You're just gonna completely blow me off like that? I spent the last 3 months setting up this job, burned 2 contacts and a hell of a lot of credits. The whole time, I'm also keeping Bayou off our backs. That idiot even catches a whiff of money and he latches onto you like a damn leech.
He has certainly earned quite a reputation.
She's just standing on the stairs.
Neon is proof of it.
If you want to piss off Delgado by complaining, that's on you.
All right. I get the point. Let's just get this over with.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a ton of time to stand here and screw around, so I'm gonna make this as clear as possible. You want the conduction grid tech, then you're gonna have to download it from the power core of Generdyne's facility in the underbelly.
What exactly is the power core?
Some fancy name the brain-trusted Generdyne calls the room where all the power from the conduction grid is stored. Cute, right? Hey, don't look at me. I didn't build the damn thing. All I know is that the tech inside the place is valuable.
Where's the underbelly?
Beneath your feet, genius. It's the lowest level of Neon.
Alright, we've been there,
Generdyne and
we've been there.
Xenofresh are down there, along with some of the finest cuisine in the city.
What kind of facility are we talking about?
I'm talking about Generdyne's main power plant for Neon. All their cushy offices might be up in the trade tower, but the nuts and bolts of their operation are running beneath the city.
Easy enough?
Love the confidence. But before you pull the ripcord, I'm afraid I need to add a bit of a wrinkle. While you're inside Generdyne, I need you to plant a virus into their system. It's a simple side job that'll earn you some credits. I think you can handle it.
Why should I bother doing this for you?
The elevator doesn't exactly go to the top floor in that head of yours, does it? Everything in the Crimson Fleet is accomplished through a decent helping of give and take. As in, I'm not going to give you the information to get your precious data unless you take this virus and upload it like I asked.
Attitude. Dude never mentioned anything about a virus.
That's because you're planning it for me as a favor. Generdyne has all sorts of tasty, valuable snacks in their databanks, and I want access. Here, take this microdrive and access the computer in Brace and Bayou's office. It'll do the rest on its own.
This high-speed wireless data collection siphon should make the job a cinch.
It might be wireless, but you aren't going to be able to use it from here, genius. Generdyne's got their place locked down tight, but as usual, the weak link comes from the people that work there. I recommend you start with Ayumi Komiko, an upper-level exec at Generdyne. Get your hands on her security pass, and you'll have the run of the place.
What will I need the security pass for?
You should be asking what won't you need it for. The facility is closed to the general public, and they keep all of their important files encrypted. Not to mention the fact that there's going to be all sorts of nasty security inside you're going to want to bypass.
Well, I have some bullet Ryujin, so that might help.
Ryujin clout doesn't mean shit at Generdyne.
Okay,
so
never
you're gonna
mind.
have to deal with Komiko and potentially her boyfriend, Benjamin Bayou.
Great.
Anyway, you can find Komiko at Euphorica. Talk to the owner of the place, Micah. She'll point you in the right direction. As for dealing with Komiko herself, she's got an office in the trade tower if you're looking for something incriminating. The rest is up to you, Rook. When you're done, come meet me at the VIP booth in the Astral Lounge so we can celebrate.
Of course. Micro drive added. I thought it said microwave. What's Bryce and Bayou's story?
Nepotism gets him the job at Generdyne as their chief technician, yet the guy doesn't know the first thing about electrical engineering. They obviously invented the position just to give them more on a salary. One of the many poorly kept secrets in Neon. Frankly, I think he's such a screw-up. Benjamin Bayou stuck his ass in that facility under the city to keep him out of the limelight.
Anything useful about Generdyne?
Not much to tell, really. Thanks to their nifty little conduction grid, they're able to provide power for the entirety of Neon. Damn thing was supposed to be some kind of miracle invention, turning lightning into usable electricity. Neat trick, right? Only catch is that you need a planet like Voli, where lightning strikes often enough to make it feasible. Guess how many of those exist? Ding! If you said 0, you're absolutely correct. So Generdyne has been in dire financial straits for years.
Maze are still around.
You're not the only one. The only reason they haven't folded is because they charge exorbitant fees for power. I'm talking 2 or 3 times what it costs in New Atlantis. Okay, now, on to round 2 of our little game. Guess who has a major stake in Generdyne and soaks up all that delicious profit?
Ryujin Corporation?
Ooh, not even close. The answer you were looking for isn't another corporation. It's a person.
Benjamin Bayou.
It's good old Benny Bayou.
Bayou.
That
Bayou.
son of a bitch has a
Whatever.
finger in every single pie in the sorry excuse for a city. Generdyne's no different. All off the books, of course. How the hell do you think Brayson Bayou got the job down there? It wasn't because of his good looks or smarts, I can promise you that.
Anything about Yumi?
Businesswoman. Tough as hull plating. She's the COO at Generdyne, and I can assure you she didn't get there with her winning smile. As for her relationships, well, that's a bit more complicated. Publicly, she's having a bit of a fling with Benjamin Bayou. But rumor has it that she's just using Bayou and having a little bit of fun on the side with Micah, the owner of Euphorica. If I were you, I
lovely.
wouldn't bother trying to appeal to her good nature. She's a manipulative person who uses people to get what she wants.
And what about Euphorica?
Pretty laid-back club over in Ebside. Owner's name is Micah. She's young, but sharp as a razor, and has gang muscle to back her up. The little Aurora lounge she has tucked away in the building is the real gold mine. Said she modeled it after opium dens on old Earth. Bayou takes a cut of the profits, of course. The rumor says it's way less than he usually takes. No one knows why. Just grab that tech and plant the virus. Should be a cinch.
Should be a cinch.
Take it easy.
We'll just see about that.
life here, but I can't make enough credits to leave. I'm stuck.
Look at evidence to extort Yumi.
In other news, Maroon zealots have been sighted.
I do not know about you, but I am starting to suspect clearly the intent is to get us into the astral.
Hello. It's good to see you today.
Mind if I ask some questions about Yumi? Sir?
As long as it doesn't get me into serious trouble. Ask away.
Okay. How long has she been your boss?
I've only been working here for a few years now, and she's been my boss the entire time.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
the big boss is our CEO, Mr. Harada. But I've actually never met him. He lives somewhere in New Atlantis, I think.
Do you enjoy working under her?
She's my boss. She's fine, I guess.
So no.
Look, like I said, I don't want to get into serious trouble. She might be a bit tough on all of us, but being responsible for Neon's power grid is a very stressful position. Sometimes that stress trickles down.
Do you suspect that she's involved in anything illegal?
Whoa. Okay, that's crossing the line. I can't discuss company matters like this.
Must be some way we can both win here.
I'd like to think so.
Okay. I know you'd like to help me if you could.
Yeah, I hope so. Okay, listen. You didn't hear this from me, but I know she's up to something with Benjamin Bayou. He was in her office a few weeks ago, and they had some kind of shouting match. It got really heated until Bayou stormed out the door. I don't know what it was about, but I happen to know Miss Komiko keeps audio recordings of all her meetings in her safe.
So we gotta bust into her safe?
Yes. I'll unlock it for you.
Easy.
Just don't tell anyone I helped, okay?
If you're so nervous about being involved, why are you allowing me into her safe?
Because I'm sick and tired of the corruption that's running through this city.
Fair enough.
People around here spend half their lives terrified about being backstabbed, and spend the rest of it planning on how they're going to screw over someone else. Something rotten is going on in this company, and one day, I hope to find out what it is.
Alright.
Hope to see you again soon.
Are you supposed to be here?
Yes, I'm supposed to be here. Here for your plans.
Can't talk. I've got a deadline coming up.
I am definitely not trying to talk to you, sir. Meeting with Bayou. What is this? Don't know what that was. Oh, it closed those. Right. Probably would have been good to do beforehand.
If you'll excuse me, I have a deadline to meet.
Haven't met our CEO, Mr. Harada? Me neither. He's never around.
Thanks, buddy.
It's nice
you know that
to
your
have visitors up here in the tower.
Did you know that your CEO, Mr. Harada, is actually Administrator Bayou?
What? Oh my god. Funny thing is, when you think about it, it actually makes perfect sense.
Didn't even listen to that
I've never actually met Mr. Harada. I haven't even seen a picture of the man. I've only communicated with him via messages. So that means Bayou has a controlling stake in Genodyne already. And he's soaking up a corporate salary to boot. Pure genius. Well, this certainly puts a different spin on things. I'll just keep my head down for now and my mouth shut about praising Bayou. Thanks for taking the time to...
No problem.
Alright, Ben.
Yeah, let's listen to this.
What was so important I had to come to the office in the middle
the numbers, Ayumi. I don't like what I'm seeing.
If you'd stop interfering with my company, the numbers would be better.
Your company? That's funny. I thought it belonged to Mr. Harada.
Give me a break. We both know you set up that identity so we could both reap the profits off the books.
If Generdyne was
There it
showing
is.
a profit, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
How the hell am I supposed to make a profit when all I have is your brother, the idiot, as my chief technician?
I'd choose your next words very carefully, Miss Komiko. Raise the utility costs to your clients, cut some staff, I don't care how you do it. I want Generdyne's profit soaring by the end of the month. And if I ever hear you talking about Brayson like that again, well, I'm sure you can imagine the consequences.
Yikes. Pleasant.
News you can trust.
Have you tried one of our
Don't make my
advanced
job any harder.
Brewed using the secret techniques of ancient Earth.
Be sure you never find yourself.
Hey there.
Here for a drink? A chimera, perhaps?
Someone tell me how Caillou ended up working at Euphorica?
Hugh's journey was very
What?
personal. He went through a lot of pain before he found himself at my door. It wouldn't be proper for me to tell his story, but mention his geguli and you might make him feel more comfortable.
Okay. I'm looking for Ayumi.
You people should leave her alone. What do you want with her?
Defensive right off the bat. Okay, why do you care so much about her?
Not that it's any of your business, but we're very close. We're in love. I refuse
Way
to
to just
let
spill the
anything bad
beans.
happen to her, no matter how much trouble she's gotten herself into.
Well, I have some documents for her to sign.
Yeah, sure. Tell me another one. You debt collectors are low-life assholes.
Debt collectors?
She's broke, okay? Now get out of my club before I get really pissed off and have you thrown into the street.
Oh, please.
I suspect I would enjoy the attempt much more than you would.
Who's gonna throw me out? You?
When I need the trash taken out, I call the strikers. They take care of the garbage around here. So unless you want to deal with the toughest gang in...
I'm a debt collector. I'm here from the Crimson Fleet.
The
yeah,
Crimson
there we go.
Fleet. Oh my, I'm sorry. I had no idea. I didn't mean anything by it, really. Sorry, I just... Well, I worry about her. Ayumi owes a lot of money around town. I'm trying to help her out. But, you know, I have a business to keep afloat. If you want to talk to her, you can find her in the members' lounge. You already have access, so you should know the way.
That
We
I
have
do.
plenty to choose from.
Optional killer. I'm gonna try not to kill anybody.
Now sit back, relax, and unwind.
You good? Yeah, I'm good. Can I use that at this time? I just want to talk to her. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. What do you want?
Work for Jenardine, right?
Before you continue, let me save you some time. If you're having a problem with your power or complain about your rates, you need to contact our customer service department.
No.
Anything else?
No. I need a way into Jenardine Power Facility.
You must be zoned out of your mind, because there's no way anyone sober would say something like that.
Well, would it help if I'd be willing to pay?
You're serious? Okay, then let me ask you a question, genius.
Jeez.
Do you really think I'd risk my position as COO of Jenardine for a few credits? I don't think so.
Help me, or this evidence of your scheme with Bayou ends up on SSNN.
How the hell did you find that? It was Estelle Vincent, wasn't it? That bitch. I knew I should have kept that somewhere else. Here, take this pass.
That worked.
It should get you through the storage room entry to the facility. I'm warning you though. Once you're inside, you're trespassing in a high security zone. That means they shoot outside.
That might get a little
Good luck.
sketchy.
You're going to need it.
What do you do for Jenardine?
What is this? A job interview? I'm
Answer.
the COO of the company, second to the top, right under our esteemed CEO, Mr. Harada, also known as Benjamin Bayou. So when you ask me what I do for Jenardine, the answer is nothing. The Bayous run the show, and I tread water. The salary helps, of course, but at the end of the day, I'm just a joke. Sitting in an office to make things look legitimate.
That's depressing. Is there something personal going on between you guys?
I suppose if I don't explain, a copy of that recording you found might end up on the next SSNN report. Okay, fair enough. A few years back, the previous CEO of Jenardine went missing. As the COO, I was next in line for the job. Instead, Bayou muscled his way into the company and gave me an ultimatum. Either back up his bullshit Mr. Harada identity, or I'm gone. I had no choice. But I decided right then and there, I was going to do whatever I could to take what was rightfully mine. If that meant seducing Bayou to tip him off balance, then so be it. Luckily for me, Mike has been incredibly understanding about the whole thing.
What happened to the previous CEO?
What do you think happened? Bayou started sticking his nose into Jenardine's business, all but outright demanding a cut of the profits. In response, the CEO made a huge mistake by threatening to take his grievances to the FC. His shuttle never arrived. Need I say more?
Great. Well, she must be very important to you.
More than you can possibly imagine. Micah is the only person in this godforsaken city that's kept me from going completely under. She doesn't want money, doesn't use me for influence or as a stepping stone to get ahead. She loves me for being me, and I love her for being the same. And when this stupid bullshit is over, and Bayou is 10 fathoms deep under Neon, we'll be there for each other. Forever.
I'm guessing there's not much love for how things are progressing at Jenardine?
If you had to work with Grayson Bayou, you'd understand. The man is still a totally incompetent fool, and he's running our company into the ground. It's like having a cut on your body, and you're helplessly watching yourself bleed to death. Except in our case, we're hemorrhaging money.
Why does Benjamin Bayou have to hide the fact that he's the CEO?
Keeps him off the Freestar Collective's radar. They might actually step in if they discover that the same person controlling the city's regulations and bylaws benefits financially from them. If you haven't figured it out by now, Benjamin has a stranglehold on the city. You can't take a piss without him charging you after flush. Try and get in his way, and then he uses Neon security to beat you senseless.
or the Sioga Syndicate to make you disappear.
Lovely.
If you get caught in Generdyne, that's on you. Good luck.
Pleasant.
Excuse me. If you wish to relax with some Aurora, I have plenty available.
Oh, that guy. Sure I can't convince you to tell me your story?
Perhaps I wasn't clear the first time you asked, so allow me to clarify. I don't feel comfortable discussing my personal life with our customers. It leads to unfortunate problems.
Micah said I should mention whatever that is.
Micah's talking about a toy frog she gave me right after pulling me off the streets. Silly little thing was all I had to help me focus on sobriety. When you're born in Neon, you're either destined for the top or the bottom of the food chain. There's no middle. My family started out barely making ends meet. After my parents lost their lives, I ended up as a street rat. That's when the gangs preyed on me. I fell in with the Disciples, and they helped me keep 1 foot out of the grave. Barely.
Do you know what happened to your parents?
My mother was killed in an accident at the Xenofresh plant. Some type of malfunction with the machinery caused her death.
Yikes.
Her absence sent my father into a deep depression. He became despondent and listless. We barely spoke for over a year. Every night, I'd find him sitting on the edge of the upper platform, staring out into Volai's ocean. I'd bring him food and leave it beside him. One morning, I returned to his usual spot and he was gone. His food was still there.
Oh, that's sad.
And at that moment, I somehow knew I'd never see him again. That's why I eventually turned to the gangs.
Oof, that is
I had
depressing.
no one, no sense of belonging. I hope you understand.
Sounds like a rough time.
I actually was having the time of my life, if you can believe that. Almost too much fun. You see, all that violence, all the drugs and death, it takes its toll. I don't mean physically, I mean mentally. I was in a bad place. I don't know what Micah saw in me, but she pulled me out of the gang. She actually paid them cash to buy me out, if you can believe that. After she helped me sober up, I asked her why she bothered. She told me I reminded her of someone she lost. She never explained it beyond that. I've been here ever since.
Street rat?
It's what the people of Neon have labeled the most destitute of our citizens.
Oh, lovely.
It's a miserable
Pleasant.
life filled with loneliness and desperation. Spending each waking moment fighting to survive an unforgiving city. To be a street rat is a curse I wouldn't wish upon even my worst enemy. It's quite simply a complete and utter absence of humanity. I apologize if I've dampened your mood. You must understand that speaking about these things brings back painful memories.
What do you got on
I'm
the menu?
certain you'll find something to relax your body.
I'm sure. Okay, we don't want Aurora. That... not great. Probably, honestly, nothing else either.
You're welcome to sit back, relax, and enjoy your time here.
Thanks, buddy.
Those chimeras really pack a punch.
Okay. Let's see. I think I am gonna hop off just a little early tonight, so I'm gonna stop there. I have to get up at 5 again tomorrow in the morning, so I'm gonna hop off just a tad early and then hit the hay. But I will be back tomorrow with one more day this week of Starfield, and then Cyberpunk after that. So, that is that for now. But hope you guys have a wonderful night, and hope to see you guys on the next stream tomorrow. But until then, love, peace, and jigger grease, and I'll catch you later. Bye!